How's it going, everybody? It's Farouk here, and I'm going to quickly take you through how to set up your chart on either Thinkorswim or MetaTrader 4, although I recommend Thinkorswim, and just to use some of the basic functionality that I use on a daily basis so you have an easier time finding stuff. So basically, first of all, I'm going to show you Thinkorswim. So go to either Google Thinkorswim or just go thinkorswim.com, and I'm going to do that right here. And you'll be presented with this page. Now what you want to do is you want to open an account. Alright, just start opening an account. Open an account, and you can press right here, open an account. And you basically want to fill this out. Now if you're not in the US, then you need to Google a company or anything in the US that has an address and use that address in signing up, and then you can use the Thinkorswim platform. Now next step is to download their platform. So what you want to do is you want to go to Google and you want to download Thinkorswim demo. Okay, and you can just go download Thinkorswim, TD Ameritrade, download Thinkorswim, and then this will pop up, and then you just basically download it. And then you're going to be presented with this platform right here. Now, all of this is my settings. Okay, all of this stuff is something I myself did. So when you sign up, you're going to be presented with a default screen that looks nothing like this. You're going to be presented with one window, and I'll show you how to do. You're going to be presented with this one window, and and the way to change it, if you like the way this looks, now basically look how clean this looks. When I look at it, it's very easy for me to determine, where everything is, how to read the chart. So you want to keep it nice and simple. Don't put any indicators on it yet. Just set up your chart. So what you want to do first is you want to go to Style, and you want to go to Settings. Then you go to Appearance, and then this is where you change stuff. So chart mode, standard, chart type, candle, border up. If you like the look of this, then just copy this stuff. Border up is green, border down is red. There's a doji, which is gray, and then for my green candles up, I don't have a fill. Okay, it helps me differentiate between red and green, and then the fill down for bearish candles. So there is a fill for bearish, and then show wicks. Don't worry about that. And then you want to change your background by going to Common and making sure first your cursor is in cross. That's fine. And then you go to Decorations, skip this part and go to Decorations, and then go to Background, and then press black if you like black, white if you like white. Now this is how white looks with my green, so I would probably have to change my colors for my candles in order to suit the white background. So I'm going to stick to my black, which I like, and then just go and press Apply and OK. Alright, so that's basically how to set up a simple looking chart. This is always the way that I've looked at my charts. I don't like any other way. So now you're going to be on the same level as I am in terms of what you're seeing. So let me take you through some of the basic functionality that I use on a daily basis when I'm analyzing these charts. Now the most used tabs are these two right here. They're the same thing, they're just in different locations. Okay, drawings, that I have all the same stuff in here, and the same thing, drawings right here. Okay, they all have the same stuff. Depends on where you want to go. You can use either or. So price level is a horizontal line. Okay, and you can just go like this, and then you drag it. You don't have to drag it because it'll copy it all the way through anyway. So right click if you want to delete it, and then delete drawing. So if you want to draw a line, for example, you just have to go like that. Okay, and it'll draw the whole thing. But the starting point is where it'll start, wherever you click your mouse first. And if you want to delete it, you press right click, and you have all of these options. You can edit the properties, meaning you can change the color to yellow, and then dash, and then width of 4, and then press OK, and it'll get this. Or you can also set your defaults. So let's say I want to keep the purple one as my default. and you press 1, and I will say save as default. So all the lines that I draw going forward are gonna be this, but you can always change it. Also, you can duplicate. Activate drawing means that you'll be able to move your drawing. Okay, without activating drawing, you can't move it. Okay, and then you can also duplicate it. You can delete a drawing. You can extend it to the left so it'll go this way, so on and so forth. That's one thing. Another thing you can do here is draw a trend line. So you go press this button here or this button here and go trend line, and then do the same thing basically. Click and then click wherever you want the trend line. Okay. Also, you can pan. You can click it and drag it to see different price levels. Okay. Now, how do you zoom in? There's two ways to zoom in. So let me show you by pointer. So pointer is by default. You can either zoom in by using these two right here. Zoom in, okay, and then zoom out. Or you can make sure that you have the pointer icon clicked here or chosen, selected here, and then you can just click, drag the place you want to zoom in, and it'll zoom in. Okay, and if you want to zoom in further, it'll zoom in the exact point. So remember this point that I'm stopping the zoom at, and it'll stop it at the exact same point of zoom. Now, if you want to zoom out, you have to press this to zoom out. And that's basically the functionality that you use. Now, if you want to put on 4 different charts. Now, remember, once you have this look of the chart, you might want to save it first. So go to Style, Save Style, and then name it whatever you want. I called it black on black, and then you'll have it available, so you don't have to do that over and over again for every single chart. So let's say you want 2 charts open. You go to this side right here. This red thing right here shows that there's only 1 chart open. If you want 2 charts, then you go 1, 2. See that? 1, 2. Okay? And then you'll have one on top of the other, like we have right here. And then if you want 4, I'm going to show you how to load it. So you want 4, these 2 are non-existent. So let's put Euro JPY. This is how your default will look. And then also let's put USD JPY. And then what you have is you want to take your style, load style, black on black, and then you have the preferred method of chart that you wanted. And in the beginning, you won't be able to scroll all the way to the right, so go to pan and just drag it, and then by default it'll be able to do that from going forward. Let's just do the same thing here. And that's good. Now, if you want to change time frame, then you just go to 5 minute and you can change it to whatever you want. 1 minute, 15 minute, 30, 4 hours, day, and week. If you want to change the amount of data that's presented to you, over here I have 5 days worth of data on a 5 minute candlestick chart. You can change that if you want. You can go to intraday. Actually, sorry, I have 2 days worth. You can go to intraday and go to 5 days, for example, and then show a 5 days worth of data for 5 minute candlestick charts. Or you can just do 1 day if you want to keep your chart really small. That's basically it for how to set up your Thinkorswim. You don't really need anything else on here unless I can think of it. Now, oh yeah, okay. So if you want to add studies. Studies meaning, technical analysis studies like Fibonacci, Ichimoku's, MACDs, blah, 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 whatever it is that you want to add. Now, we're not going to be adding any indicators yet. I only use 2 specific indicators, no other indicators at all. And I won't be telling you guys now. I won't be telling you that now, but this is what you have to do. So let's say you wanted to add a MACD. You go to Edit Studies, and here you type in MACD, and then the first thing pops up, you double click it, and it'll be added to the lower. Lower means the lower window, and you'll see what that means in a second. You press Apply, and you see a lower window pop up under the currency that you wanted in, and you press OK, and now you have the MACD. Okay, that's how you add a study. You can basically add any study that you want. Let's add something else. Let's add the RSI. The RSI Wilder. Okay, it's going to add another window. Apply. Okay, there you go. There's another window right there for you. And that's how you add a study. Now, if you want to delete these studies, you just go Studies, delete all studies, and yes. Okay, you can also save those studies if you have a specific study, so you just save it. Okay, and that's about it for that. Now, with respect to MT4, you basically, I use octafx.com. Go there, open a demo account. You have to put no real money in. Make sure you don't put any credit card information or anything like that in. Open a demo account, then go to trading software, and then download MT4 for PC. Okay, download it. And then what else is going to pop up? Now this is really old. Haven't really used this in a long time, but this is what's going to pop up. And this is the basic functionality of how to set up your MT4. So you go to right click, you go to properties, you go to colors, and then I usually choose yellow on black, so it gives me a standard to work by. It gives me the black background. Then I just change the bar up to green, bar down to red, bull candle red, green, bear candle red, and that's about it. And then you go to common. I go chart auto scroll. So whenever the price moves, the chart will go back to the beginning spot. I don't like that, so I usually uncheck chart auto scroll, and I like to show my period separators, meaning the time, the days, and the weeks, or whatever it is, depending on the chart. So these are days. So it's June 16th, and it's June 17th right here, and then June 18th right here. So that's how you basically set up. Now, if you want a horizontal line, it's right here. Trend line right here. If you want to show price in a cursor format, then you go like this. If you want to just drag it, then you just click this icon and you just drag it. If you want Fibonacci, then you go hold and down, and that's it. Now I'm not going into too many details on how you use this stuff yet, but this is just to show you how to set up your graph. Anyways, hope this answers all your questions. I've gotten a couple of questions about it. If you have any issues using or setting up your platforms, just message me. You know where to find me, and I'll try my best to give you guys a helping hand. Thank you, and I'll talk to you guys later.